guys, we are back. I'm gonna try to continue reading. Hopefully the air is all right enough with the mask and the air purifier on both. We'll see. And sometimes when I'm channeling, it's like taking deep breaths, and so the air again in California. For those of you who are watching, California right now, and the air is not really the best. So let's jump into it though. I wanted to continue with Sag. It's just some really intense energies. And about 6 months ago, right, we were talking about, that the elongated reading cycle. Oh my, it was like 14 readings we did for Sagittarius. It was just insane. Never done a reading with 14 parts to it. And a few of the parts actually reached to like midpoint of numbers, like 7. So we said, Sag, it was the eclipse reading for Sagittarius. It was like Sag reading number 1. Okay, we did it with like post-war vision. Didn't put a 1 in the first so-called Sag reading. I think maybe it cut or something, and then we continued. We continued with readings before, but it was like, then we went into Sag 3, and it was like, I thought I was done. Felt really good to get back on, and that led into a 14-stage reading. So that was really insanely powerful. I'm hearing that as well. 111 there right on the clock that I want to point out right there. But and so with the Sag readings, yeah, it was the eclipse, and it was like, wow. Wow, snapping my clothes right there. I don't know. That's only 2 for numbering. Maybe something is growing. Something is becoming kind of like also really I'm hearing obvious. I'm hearing that yet again. Okay, let me just quickly grab the cards, and then we'll get into it. Sagittarius, and anyone else watching will hopefully jump into the rest of the signs here. I'm seeing Kyanite very strongly, and okay, but anyhow, so yeah, and we were saying that there, again, that was about 6 months. Well, when was that? That was in May. It was in May. We had this 14 period reading, and then we went up into the midpoint digits. It was like, okay, Sagittarius reading number 6, Sagittarius reading number 6.5, 7, 7.5, 8.5. I think went for a few readings there. So let's jump into it. And thank you guys for your patience with these readings here. And it's 3:08 here right now. It was 3:03, and I was like kind of going back and forth. So Justin, yeah, I'm wearing a mask right now because the air quality on the West Coast right now is really, really bad right now. So for those of you like, what's up with the mask thing? It's because on the West Coast air is really really not good. I tried reading without a mask on indoors, and I was feeling the pressure in my chest. So let's jump into it though, and love and light to everyone here. Yeah, now I was meditating actually on your energy, Sagittarius, before. In the first part of this reading series, I was doing the reading for you, Sagittarius, and there was this feeling of like kind of something that you've seen for a number of years. You've actually had premonitions, and I'm feeling pressure in the heart chakra right here. This is something that we have an airplane going off right there. This is something that possibly comes actually down to pressure, comes down to making a decision. I'm hearing that for a number of you. For whatever reason, I'm seeing that there has been this hesitation. I'm not sure why. We have the Chariot upright yet again. Mother Pentacles upright. Some of you are really feeling guided to move. I'm hearing that again. This came through several times last reading. So now the Six of Cups is in reverse. And the Daughter Wands is in reverse. Daughter Pentacles upright. So there's something that for a number of you has become too uncomfortable, actually. I'm hearing that as well. And be it you, with people in your environment where there was just too many I'm hearing too many, also once again, too many flags. I'm hearing too many red flags, too many things that were making obvious. One second. Yeah, Hermit as well. This for no reason is a birth, and the question is, where do I have the baby? I'm hearing this for a number of you. 9 of Cups. Whoa, Ace of Cups. 3 of Cups. Now, I was meditating your energy, and I was getting the Tower coming through upright, between the Mother of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups. Yes. And the Hierophant is in reverse, looking at the Tower upright. Hierophant is looking at the Mother of Pentacles. For a number of you, it's this type of thing. We're on Sag right now. The world is in reverse. There's something that it's kind of, I don't want to say it's inevitable, but the signs are there. I'm hearing that again. And it's like, this may be the kind of thing where you look back on this space, Sag, or whoever's just tuning in, and you're like, why didn't I do it sooner? I'm hearing that as well. Like, why didn't I take the opportunity on? I'm hearing that as well. And for a number of you, I'm hearing fast moving with the Ten of Swords. So Yeah. Now the Ten of Swords is upright. Daughter of Wands is in reverse, and the Daughter of Pentacles is upright. Yeah, I'm in California. The air, it's just, it's not only that. It's like there's just a lot of risks. I'm hearing that maybe, and that's maybe what is associated with a certain place here. Wheel of Fortune upright, the Moon upright, the Chariot upright, the Mother of Pentacles upright. It's something that for a number of you has been also coming up repetitively over and over and over again. I'm hearing again the signs are like everywhere. How many of you are thinking of moving? How many of you live on the West Coast? I think that was the Eight of Pentacles on the floor. Yeah, for a number of you, look. For a number of you, this might be the kind of thing where you're like, and I feel like I want to take the mask off so badly right now. But it's like, for a number of you, you kind of like, you're in this space of wishing, like, I hope I can make this work. But then you look at, and this came through in the other reading for Sagittarius. Remember, let me show you the reading I'm talking about. Can you guys hear me all right? Or with this on? It was in this reading, Sagittarius. It's the new moon in Virgo. This reading right there. That came through as a huge theme, right? It's like you're maybe looking at it, and it's very challenging for nobody. I don't know what this is. It could be something that just has been very much, I'm hearing, a prize that you've wanted to win. I'm hearing that as well. And like at a certain point you're like, I have to not compete any longer, and that bothers me. I'm hearing those little lovers. Once I clear it, let's clear it. The star. Some of you, you have to let something go. I mean, it is maybe an ideology as well. It's like, this can be something that you have represented or you've been involved with for quite some time. And it's, I'm hearing it's actually turning into a May Day announcement. I'm hearing that with the Nine of Wands in reverse, Star upright. Once again, I'm hearing Herald very strongly. I'm hearing the letter W. Oh my god, it's getting hot in the mask. Oh my god, I gotta take it off just real quickly. I'm gonna try not to like, huff and puff when I'm talking, okay? The star here with the Nine of Wands in reverse. One second. I'm hearing the letter W again. Very strong with the Nine of Wands. One second. For sword, the sword. A certain number of you, you've been trying to compromise here with something, and it's just, it gets to the point where you don't want to have to look back at the Titanic like that. You know what I'm saying? And like go off on your own. I'm hearing that as well. But like you have to also acknowledge what you are feeling. I'm hearing that so sure it's for a number of you like in a certain space. And it requires of you to take on actions that maybe you weren't wanting. I mean, you weren't wanting to take on as Sagittarius. I'm hearing that as well. And again, I'm not sure what this is alluding to for everyone. Everyone will be at a different stage, maybe within this space. Like, I don't know, maybe it's like you're leaving your hometown, and I'm hearing this as well. And like, this is a place that you've grown up in. I'm hearing this is, for a number of you, I'm hearing, it's even a plot of land with the moon and the Father of Wands. So, okay, now for a number of you, there is an Aquarius involved. I'm hearing that with a star, possibly, or there is this energy that is relevant. One second, who are they? What I'm seeing the moon as well with the star. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. I'm hearing SWP. I'm hearing sweep me off your feet. I'm seeing a strike of purple light. I'm hearing that as well with the moon. One second, swim over here. I'm seeing someone's like, I'm hearing Jack with the Father of Wands. Okay, I'm seeing this as like Jack and Rose actually on the Titanic. Mother of Swords, Father of Wands. Someone's like, they're like looking at someone, they're like, swim over to me. I'm hearing that. With the Mother of Wands, I'm hearing, I can't see you. I'm hearing, yes you can, like swim over to me. I don't know what that could be metaphorical. Someone's having maybe dreams about somebody as well. With the Mother of Cups. I want to point the air in this direction. For now, this is maybe a discussion that you want to have, you've been waiting to have, you didn't want to have it like kind of in a certain way. I don't know what that means for everyone, but it was like possibly for a number of you the type of thing where, sorry, everything is like kind of in transit right now, moving stuff around. So if you see, everything kind of in disarray, know that is kind of what's happening here. I'm going to turn this. One second. Give me a quick second here. Sagittarius. Now, so this is for a number of your conversation and maybe even a negotiation. You're like, look, I don't want it to get to the point where I have to go up to them and ask them for a raise. I'm hearing this as well. I don't really want it to get to that point where like I also have to go at it on my own. I'm hearing that with the Ace of Wands for a number of you. This may be a thing where it's like you want to end things peacefully, but like it's like at a point it gets like kind of, it's like I wanted to talk sense into the mountain lion, but I'm hearing, but it's a wild animal, and I don't want to tame it. I'm hearing that. Interesting. Let's clear it. Ace of Wands. Like, that's not my point. I'm hearing that as well, that I want to make. It's like you don't want to get into a fight. I'm hearing that as well with someone or some spirit. You don't want to get into the drama. I'm hearing that vibe. Yeah. So something starts to get, you realize something's reeling you in a way that is not as desired. Ten of Swords upright, Father of Pentacles reversed, and I'm hearing you gotta make that decision. Unfortunately, like, it's like either you're in or out, and it's like you kind of feel that for a number of you may be calling up the messages. Oh, yeah, someone's like, I don't want to give up on them. I'm hearing that as well. Three of Wands upright, Three of Pentacles reversed, Seven of Pentacles upright. But it will become clear. For a number of you, at a certain point, something will become clear. It's like, I realize that the mountain lion is really wild, and it doesn't really want to talk. Okay, sense with me. I'm hearing that Two of Swords in reverse. I don't know what that's linked to. That's not me talking. I'm hearing this is for a number of you, like, it could be an environment, it could be an industry where things are not really, like, you thought, well, maybe, and no. At a certain point, it's like, I don't want to be in the maybe zone. Like, maybe you were in the maybe zone for a certain period of time. You're thinking, well, maybe we'll turn into, like, a more clear. It's like, I don't want to clear out my house until I can see, like, like, the weather really clearly, like, what is really, it's like, at a certain point, though, you see, okay, the clouds are not going away. I'm hearing that as well. And so, hey, we gotta move. I'm hearing that with this Chariot upright. For a number of you, you're having visions, you're having dreams. I'm feeling activation of the heart chakra. I feel like something's like even attached to the heart chakra. I don't know what that's linked to for a number of you. Crown chakra as well. You're having visions, you're having dreams. Like, for a number of you, it's repetitive. Every time you have a dream or every time there's some kind of consistent, I'm hearing also memory that keeps playing over and over. It is maybe a sign that is repetitively coming through in a number of your visions. I'm hearing this as well, and you can't discount it. Like, maybe, again, it was at the point where you're like, well, I don't want to make a big deal out of that, but it gets to the point where I don't want to be, alone in Candyland. I'm hearing that as well at the end of the day. I have to make my point clear. I'm hearing that as well, and it is maybe something that, 1 second, I'm hearing they're too far off. I'm hearing that Three of Pentacles in reverse. It's sad. I'm here for a number of you. Maybe you feel that way. You're like, I feel like we fought a battle, and at the end, I had to leave. I'm hearing that Ten of Swords upright, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Like, now what? I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing, I didn't expect for everything to be. I'm hearing a ground zero like that. Father of Swords upright. But somebody left here because of that very reason. They didn't want it to get to the point where they were, like, fighting. I'm hearing also for themselves, period. Like, in any way. They didn't want to be in, I'm hearing in drama with the Three of Pentacles. How many of you are understanding what this is relating to? So, yeah, now, for those of you having dreams, is there a consistent vision? Because I'm seeing that this is something consistent. And it may not only be in dreams. It could be in dreams. It could also be in waking life. Like, every so often, like, you see, like, I'm hearing a red-tailed, I'm hearing a penguin. I don't know what butterfly. I'm hearing butterfly, like, but I'm hearing penguin. I don't know what is the chariot. You're, like, having dreams or visions. 1 second. It's something very, for a number of you, this has to do with maybe it's somebody you know. You keep having visions of them, like, with something on. They're wearing something. I don't know what that's going to do. You're, like, keep seeing them, like, in that way. I'm hearing that as well. And it could be actually you seeing someone who you know, like, in a way where you're like, that's inappropriate maybe. Let's clear it. This could be different for everyone. But, yeah, so there are many, many cycles, right, coming up as well during this time. Sometimes, especially with Neptune retro, it can be, keyword, challenging to understand, is this something that I'm playing over, right, as like a record over and over, something of energy, let's say old energy from the so-called past, coming up for review. What exactly is it as well that I'm picking up on, that I'm feeling? Why is the AQI going up? 1 second. No. Sorry, this thing's hitting the button and on, it's like mute mode. 31 AQI. Oh my god, I have to put the mask back on, you guys. Well, I really don't want it with a mask on. Yeah, so cheers, listen. It gets to the point where you realize, I can't make it work. It's not gonna make sense. I'm hearing that as well. It's like the point where we realize, my cake is burned. I can't unburn it, so I might as well, 1 second. I'm hearing water it down. Interesting. Let's clear it. 1 second. Ten of Swords. wonder. It may be something private as well. Some of you, though, having visions of someone, you're like, why do I keep having dreams of this person? I'm getting, like, irritated. I'm hearing that as well. Yeah, daughter cups in reverse. How many of you dealing with a Cancer or a Scorpio? I'm hearing that as well. With the Chariot, daughter cups reverse, judgment in reverse. How many of you are dreaming of a Scorpio? I'm hearing that again. Son of Cups right there. Daughter cups in reverse. This could be vice versa as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing the letter T. I'm hearing tell me who it is. I'm hearing that with the Chariot. I'm hearing now, like, what's that about? 1 second. Someone's having dreams. Yep, 8 of Wands. Listen, this is me. 10 of Pentacles reverse for a number of you. If you are on the West Coast and you're having dreams, you're having visions, you're like, I don't want to freak you out, but listen. Okay, Earth is shaking, you guys. 10 of Pentacles reverse. It's feathers out. I'm hearing that. Like, the feathers that don't really like help them flap their wings. You know what I mean? I don't know what that's going to do. We got the 10 of Pentacles reverse, the Wheel of Fortune upright, the Head of Wands upright. So it's like, what is also my contribution to Earth? Am I having an impact here with my actions that I take on in a way that is like not helpful? I'm hearing that with the Chariot. I don't know what that's about. It's like someone's getting kicked off the bus. I don't know what that's going to do, guys, with the Chariot and the 8 of Wands and the Judgment card in reverse. There's something that kind of is, but someone has been feeling it. They're like, yeah, I feel like. I'm hearing for a number of you, you gotta move. I'm hearing this, like, I don't know why it's such a focus. And it was, like, really hard. It was, like, last night I wanted to get on, do the reading, came through today several times, finally on the reading. Like, for a number of you, maybe this is something that it's challenging because you feel you need to, but this is for a number of you, maybe it has to do with your family. You gotta move, but, like, your family doesn't want you to move, or something like that. Or, like, you have to move, and you know that, and, like, maybe you just, there are some factors here, but there's a Scorpio here for number, yep, Death card mirror in the Chariot. Let's clear it around, 1 second. No, someone's trying to, like, get someone out of their head even. They're like, don't talk to me anymore, I'm hearing that as well. Also, don't talk to me like that, I don't want to deal with that anymore. And they're, like, trying to, like, move someone out. Why is that? They don't want to imagine this happening. I'm hearing that as well. Death is looking at the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Cups in reverse. I'm hearing the letter M here. Someone wants to know someone's mailing address with the Death card and the Son of Cups. They're like, they want someone's information. I'm hearing that with the Empress, they're trying to give them some kind of information. I'm seeing something that's very sweet, like candy. I don't know what that's about. 2 of Wands. They're right here in the Son of Cups. What was the saying? They don't take candy from strangers. Let's clear it. Temperance, looking at the Son of Cups, looking at the Death card. And the Temperance card, looking at the Death card. Okay. So Sagittarius, for a number of you, there is somebody here who may actually be stalking you. They've got your information. I don't know what that was going to do. They're looking at your hematite. I'm hearing hemoglobin. I'm hearing that as well. Levels. It could be a spirit guide, but I'm hearing, I'm not ready yet. It's like that kind of thing where someone, I'm seeing like in that scene in the movie where it's like, it's getting down to the wire with something. It's like the last minute, someone's like, come on, like, you gotta get on the boat. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing that with the rest of us. I'm hearing that as well. This reminded me a little bit of the Leo reading. I was thinking of that reading a few days ago, actually. The one where Leo was like, I'm off on my own, and everyone was like, wait. They wanted to, like, blow bands and everything. They're like, I'm leaving Los Angeles. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know what that's going to take. It as you will. And it's like, their friends are like, are you kidding? Like, are you really just gonna get up and leave like that? Let's clear it in ground. Let's clear it in ground once more. Death and the Son of Cups. Someone's having a phone conversation with somebody very, very private. Son of Cups looking at the Death card. They're like, listen, I'm not here anymore. You have to see it in that way. And it could be someone even like wanting to connect with another person. They feel like someone else's energy keeps kind of filtering through. It could be in their mind's eye. Let's clear it. I'm hearing it's my mother. I'm hearing that with Mother Cups reverse. Looking at the Son of Cups upright. Let's clear it. I mean, she's smothering me with kisses in my. What? Hold on. I'm hearing Marin very strongly here with the Son of Cups, Son Daughter. Someone is like, they feel like they're interrupting. So listen, someone keeps coming into someone's dreams as well, possibly. They're like, I don't know why I keep having also dreams of this. It might be of like some kind of, I don't want to say it, but like an experience that is kind of like, it's like a natural disaster actually with 8 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups in reverse, 2 of Cups in reverse, like, but they don't want to come out and like also freak people out. I'm hearing that with 3 of Wands upright, 10 of Wands in reverse, looking at the Daughter of Pentacles upright. Okay, I'm feeling some heat down the back very strongly. strong heat down the back. Now, someone feels like there is like something they need to clear out with the Death card looking at the Son of Cups, and that they keep having like cyclical dreams. They can't like not think about someone. I'm hearing that as well. It's like I'm hearing, can I not think about this? The Death card here with the Son of Cups. It's almost reminded me of the Pisces read with the itchy nose. Oh my! It was like, why do I keep having this vision, sort of feeling? Why every time I want to do this, like that ends up happening, or that ends up coming through, and like, why with the Son of Cups and the Death card? Let's clear. It's like a nuisance almost. Like I'm hearing ain't nobody. I'm hearing ain't nobody. That's a song. Ain't nobody love somebody, something like that. What song is that? Okay. Anyways, now. Death card here with the Son of Cups. Like, this is somebody maybe coming up to you. They're like, hey, I have a boat. Are you on it with me? 3 of Swords, upright, 4 of Cups. They're reminding me of the Leo reading. Son of Cups looking at the Death card. This person is like, why are you doing this to me? I'm hearing that, like, specifically, why are you, I'm hearing also, like, punishing me. This can be a vision that someone keeps having, or they feel like someone is putting them under pressure. It can be with themselves. They're like, why do I feel like I need to move in this direction? I'm hearing that as well. They feel pressure with the Death card and the Daughter Cups. Let's clear it. So what is going on with the Death card? Because the Death card was looking at the Son of Cups. Then the Death card took the Daughter Cups, who's sitting in between the Son of Cups and the Death card, over to the other side. With the 3 of Swords and 4 of Cups, 4 of Cups in reverse, and the 3 of Swords upright, and the Death card now is in between the Son of Cups and the Daughter Cups. Like, this is a spirit guide, like, having, like, some kind of intervention. I'm hearing that as well, like, with their company. Let's clear their manager. It's like someone's like, listen, this is not responsible. Like, why are you working? Like, we don't also owe them anything. Interesting. Let's clear it. It can be Earth, actually. Yeah, Earth is, like, not... One second. So, couldn't call it karma as well, the Death card. It's like, okay, the shuffled again. Daughter Cups coming through. So this is something that someone has... This is I'm hearing maybe a spiritual influence. Like, someone has made a point of wanting to make a point of this, okay? It's like, if you're not going to listen through the Son of Cups, oh, well, take the Daughter Cups, have a conversation also with her on my own. Yeah, Ace of Wands, when I shuffled, right, the Daughter Cups, and the Daughter Cups came back in. Okay, we had the Daughter Cups, right, originally. Shuffled her back in. She came back out again. Then we have the main stack faced by the Ace of Wands upright, beneath which sits the High Priestess upright. So this is absolutely got 2 major arcana here, and they're both related to water signs. The Death card, Scorpio energy, and the High Priestess, Pisces. Now, this is something where it's like your parents show up at school and they like want to take you home before you have like candy with your friends outside of the club. I'm hearing that as well with the Death card here, looking at the doctor. Like, someone's like, why are you taking me to the doctor? I'm hearing that as well. Why are you taking me to the doctor's office? Like, right before we need to like go have a party here. 1 second. Someone's like even auditioning for something. Because I had the time of my life. It's like this kind of thing where someone's friend is like repetitively saying something. Like, it's like a warning, actually. They're like, come on, you need to move. I'm hearing that as well. It's like, come on. Their friends are like, come on, why can't you just enjoy the party? Why are you like warning us the whole night through? That, and I'm hearing thunder. It's so funny. Haunted by the truth. I saw your comment. You wrote truth. Okay. And I read that. I saw thunder, though. So take it as you will. It's like, you see thunder, like, what do you think, next? And it's like, this is something that, but people are getting annoyed, possibly. Like, this, if you're a Sag and you're having visions and you're telling everyone, like, listen, and I'm, Alex, seeing your comments, and you said, because the real space, I read that as the railway, like the rails of a train. I don't know what that's going to do. It's like the tracks. Train tracks, let's clear the ground, the railroad tracks. It's like, this is something for a number of you, Sagittarius, like, you're trying to tell your friends something, like, trying to get the point across, and, like, people are going to think you're possibly, from time to time, like, kind of freaking crazy for a number of you. For another number, I'm hearing annoying, I'm hearing, Willa. I'm hearing, will you fret elsewhere? Like, we don't want to hear about your conversation also with your higher self. Interesting. Temperance. So it could be with you as well, where like you're kind of conflicted. You're like, well, on one hand, Hangman, again, you got a lot of major arcana here coming through Sag. Hangman, Pisces, Temperance upright. Chariot here, I'm hearing, I'm stuck in the mud, I don't know what to do. Like, on one hand, I got like, and it can be the kind of thing where either you might be feeling Sag, like, it's cleared and ground, you might feel like, I need to move in that direction where I feel myself going, and in my lap sits the Emperor, and that would mean me leaving this other, I'm hearing also group behind, but what can I do? If they're willing to listen, what can I do? And I'm seeing a droopy eye, so I don't know what that's about. Yeah, you're conflicted, but you'll make your move. I'm hearing this from you, Sagittarius. You'll listen. You know at the last minute, okay, where you need to go, and you know it's that fight or flight instinct that ultimately, right, takes the road. I'm hearing less traveled if it needs to with a chariot. It's like, you know, I'm hearing wild ambush in the wild. I'm seeing that with the Seven of Wands, the Tower, and the Chariot. Like, okay, you know, you're not gonna want, it's like this, when it comes down to it, you're not gonna want to negotiate, okay? Like, it's, and I'm seeing it's a matter maybe of timing, maybe, well, it's survival, right? It's like, if you know animals right before an earthquake takes place, they like start to kind of get all, you know, restless, and kind of their behavior kind of shifts. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. It's like, it's gonna start becoming obvious, and I'm hearing labor, going into labor with the Son of Cups and the Three of Wands, like, it's just, you're no longer going to be thinking and processing through that space. It's going to be an instinctive, and it can actually be intuitive, right? For a number of you as well. Okay. Now, hello, Vesna. Oh, all right. That makes us all feel, I think, a little more chilled out. Vesna, the late news, playing with my friend's cat, Marshmallow. Aww. I'm hearing distinctive. I'm hearing culture with the father. I'm hearing, one second. Distinctive club. I'm hearing agent leader, agency with the father wands. Let's quit. This is very challenging. I don't know what it is for a number of you, but there might be something that is and has also a lot of controversy to it. It's like a controversy around it. It's something that maybe not everybody wants to have to agree with. I'm seeing the number 7 here. It's like, but your time is winding down. It's like, I want to convince everyone that they need to get on the boat. They don't get it, though. I'm hearing the Hierophant, the Hermit. I'm seeing the number 11 as well here. And they're not getting it, but when it gets down to the point where either you're going to get on the boat or not, you're going to get on the boat with the Hermit and the Hierophant. Like, I don't know what that's about, but it's like, I wanted to get as many people on the boat as I could. I'm hearing this with the Hermit and the Hierophant and 3 of Cups, but some people wanted to, they wanted to sit it out. Sit with the sunset. I'm hearing that with the 3 of Cups. I'm tasting sea water in my mouth. I don't know what that's. I'm just like a swampy, like moss water. Imagine moss growing in water, and then imagine tasting that water. That's what I'm tasting right now. I don't know what that's about, but I'm tasting that right here. Yeah, it's like a mossy water, and it's funny, my feet are in water right now, actually. Salt water, actually, with a Hermit. And so, once again, yeah, like, look at the Hermit, right? When we think about turtles, we can think of water as well. It's like, something like frog water. Frog water. Okay, with a star in the Hermit, one second. Okay, look, so for a number of you, this is something inconceivable. Maybe a number of people just, they cannot imagine. They can't imagine. Okay, and that came through in your reading, Sagittarius. Thank you, Mandy, for your donation. Mandy, have your service coming. Okay. Now, but for a number of you, this is something that you feel guided, compelled. Let's clear it in ground. So, Sagittarius, somebody's getting so frustrated. They're walking in a room. They're like, does anybody hear the siren? I'm hearing that for a number of you. Does anybody hear what I hear? They don't. They may not actively encourage others to hear that sound with the Strength card upright, 3 of Cups, so I don't know what that's about. But the Devil's in reverse, 3 of Cups, like someone's like numb. It's like, I don't know what, with the Hierophant as well, and the Strength card. I'm hearing everyone get out of the pool. I'm hearing that as well. Can you guys get out of the pool? I'm hearing that with the 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. It can be something related to the environment, like an activism related call. I'm hearing that's made out with the Moon in reverse. It could be nature herself calling. She's like, hello everyone, do you realize like what's happening? Just want to check in. Do you see what's happening with the Moon in reverse, please? At least write a letter back, let me know like how you see. I'm hearing the leaves turning, interesting, different colors. One second, let's clear. At different times of the year, 9 of Cups. It could be a warning from nature, you guys. I'm telling you right here. I don't know what that's about, but the World's in reverse. 9 of Pentacles upright. There's something imbalanced here. The Fool's in reverse with the World in reverse. Between the 9 of Pentacles upright, I'm hearing what is holding this up at the end of the day. Okay, do we have to ask the question of like, how do we get all that stuff to the top of the mountain as well? Let's really like, let's look at it realistically. How are we doing this? Something is giving, right? So in other words, it's like, I don't know. It's interesting. Okay, and Sagittarius, you do rule, right? The actual Earth. You do. You rule the physical land, okay, and the exploration of it, right? You work the terrain, temperance. Well, it can be seen in that way, like Sagittarius. One second. For now, you feel responsible for something here as well. The Fool in reverse, but you realize if I call this out, there's no numbing the silence of the siren. One second. After the siren, I'm hearing that as well. The Fool in reverse, like tempers are bright, like you don't want to shock people, you don't want to tell people, hello everyone, you need to evacuate. I'm hearing that as well. The world in reverse, not one goes right. It's like, and I'm hearing that telegraph voice that came through. What reading was it? Leo, right? With the mice and the whole like the mice that wanted to get into the club thing. I don't know what that is about. But it was like a telegraph, like something on typewriter, like it was that kind of like accent thing. It's very interesting. Now, oh, how cool, Eve. Working in the garden. Yeah, so, and, oh my, go with the flow. You're on the East Coast, right? Yeah, you're on the East Coast, right? Or, feeling my right palm. I'm hearing the letter T again. I'm hearing till death do us part. I don't know what that's only to. 1 second. Somebody has, such a strange vision, but I'm seeing a clock on someone's palm, but it's not a clock, it's like a watch. And yes, it is reminding me of that watch in, I gotta show you. I gotta show you guys. 1 second. This watch. It was in some earlier readings this year, and I was wearing this watch and it kept coming off. Interesting. It says the 12 is 12:39. How many time zones this has traveled through? I don't know, but I got it in, it was in Barcelona. Okay, anyways, so I think I since adjusted the time though. This is not too off, I guess. Right now we are at, no, we're definitely not at 12. We're at, I don't know. Anyways, for a number of you, maybe something's not even adding up. I don't know. Well, I don't know what that's about, but it's like, I'm hearing this again. I thought that we could make it work. And you start to realize like I'm hearing my crowd is funded already. I don't know what that's about. I'm seeing someone's crowd, like their audience, but their crowd. Now I'm hearing their crowd. Like I'm seeing someone on a stage. Their crowd is like kind of disappearing. I'm hearing that as well. What's that about? This is maybe what somebody is telling a certain number of people. They're like, yeah, some people are not getting it. They're like, listen, you see, they're like, well, it's fine. Like, everything is fine right now. It's fine right now. I'm hearing that with the Tempest card. It's like, this could be like, hey, you got to plan for, prepare towards. I'm hearing that as well with the Tempest card and the Fool. Okay, now, but anyways, I'm seeing this clock. But you know how they have like, they have finger ring clocks, clock watches, like, but for your finger, it's like, it looks like that, but you like put it on your finger. So I don't know what that's about. But I'm seeing that like on the right palm. So I don't know. 1 second. I'm here. It's a problem, but you don't see it. So that could be what someone's maybe telling someone. All right. Hello, Lala. Yeah. And it is, it's getting kind of, risky actually to remain. It's like you want to help as many people as you can, but you kind of like can't stay out after dark for too long yourself. I'm hearing that as well. Like, you know, I'm hearing at the ticket booth, ticket counter. I'm hearing that as well. This is maybe related even to like I'm hearing 5 o'clock is the last, clear it. I'm hearing tornado. I'm hearing tidal wave, tidal base, the tide. I'm hearing time to go. Someone's like walking into a room. They're like, yeah, I just want to let you guys know. It's like last call. Time's up. I'm hearing that the Ace of Wands are bright. Ace of Pentacles are bright. And this can be in an actual space that needs to be like recovered or moved to another place. It has to do possibly with some kind of information as well that will be let out. Interesting. Okay, we're going to take a break and we'll get back into this love and light to you guys. I'll see you guys soon, alright? Love and light to you.